What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at two recently released OG colorway Jordans that are actually selling for under $200 on the resale market. That's right, OG colorway Jordans, less than 200 bucks. Do these things suck or what? Well, today we're about to find out. For those of you that are new, this is Vintage Kicks Gallery.
See how to restore the
Air Jordan. What's this guys are all right, let's get started with the AJKO, and these came out in May 2021. They retailed for, what does this say, 140 bucks, and guys, these are still under $200 resale. Why is that so significant? Well, the Chicago colorway, that's right. They actually gave us a Chicago. When the pictures leaked to these, I was like, wow, these things are gonna be super popular. They're gonna make AJKO's hype. Well, obviously it didn't happen. They did sell out on release, but at under $200 resale, I wouldn't say they've done too well. But to really appreciate the 2021, let's compare it to the 2014, which I have right here. And right from the jump, you're gonna notice that the color is significantly different. So they actually got the color right on the 2021. It should be this faded and more, we can't call it faded because it is more vibrant, but it's a lighter red. As you can see, compared to the 2014, it's just too dark. Other things that they got right on this, right off the bat, I noticed this white stitching on here. All right, why is that important? Well, it jumps out and it's actually on the 1985. So unfortunately, I don't have a 85 Chicago, but I do have an 85 Bred. And if you notice, this stitching's on both. Another place where they're stitching again, 2021 and 1985, but absent on the 2014, take a look at the 4-foot stabilizer. Now, is this important? To most people, no, but to us OG heads, yeah, we want it as accurate as possible. So what else did they get right? Well, check out the tongue height. So we've got the 2014 here. You're gonna notice it cuts off right at the top of the sock liner. The 2021's really high. It has that vintage look, same as the 1985. You're gonna also notice that the shape is significantly different. So take a look at the toe boxes, right? It's a pretty big difference on there. It's really accurate on the 2021, but the 2014 is really bulky and has that retro where it just goes straight up style. It's not a good look, I hate it. But the 2021, they pretty much nailed it. Other stuff they got right, well, the laces, finally. You know, I'm always critiquing the laces that Nike uses. Well, they actually got them right on the 2021. It's these nice cotton, really, I don't know how to describe them other than cotton. It's compared to the nylon, you know, just standard retro style that we had in the 2014. One thing they did give us, which is gonna be controversial, but I do love it, is this cream outsole and midsole. So the midsole in these is cream, and you can look at the 2014, it's just bright white, but this is kind of an homage to the 85, that vintage look, and they actually nailed it. I think they did a really good job on that. It's not too over the top cream, but it's just cream enough that it makes a difference. It makes the shoe look a little bit aged. They're back giving us that interior stamp. So if we look at the 1985 and the 2021, you're gonna notice that they actually have the size stamp on the sock liner. 2014, they didn't do that. So Nike is listening and they're going back to that vintage styling on stuff. They're actually caring about accuracy, and I'm pretty happy about it. But at under $200 is another recent release. This one came out in June, and it's another OG colorway, something that's only been retroed once. Let's take a look at the neutral gray lows. All right, again, they got the box right. This is the standard Jordan 1 box. All right, let's take a look at the shoe. Ooh, guys, my first impressions of these, when I saw them, I was like, wow. I was pretty disappointed with the highs, but they really did a good job on these lows. Not in accuracy, which we're gonna get to in a second, but the actual quality of them is not that bad. Let's talk about what they got wrong though. Again, the shape, not so good. It's more of a retro shape. You've got the weird looking toe box again. It's more that bulky, boxy look with the straight up. I don't like it. The material on the checks and the back, again, they got it wrong on these neutral grays. It's a suede on these, and where the OG's kind of that rough felt, kind of feels like sandpaper when you're running your hand against it. It's just different. They did not board last these. They did not put that sock liner stamp, so it's fair to say they weren't really going for accuracy. That being said, I think this is a really good looking sneaker, and I think it's very, very wearable. At under $200, this is a no-brainer. Between these two though, which one would I pick? Well, let's look at them side by side. All right, very different sneakers from the same year originally, but I do have to say, I'm leaning towards the AJKO as my clear-cut favorite between these two. At the same price, 9 out of 10 times, I'm picking the AJKO. It's a classic Chicago colorway. Yes, it's a little less wearable than this neutral gray low, but that accuracy, when have we ever seen that? I mean, they're really paying attention, and us vintage heads, we're pretty happy about it. That being said, you know, the neutral gray is gonna be way more wearable with more outfits. It's a great summer shoe. You can't go wrong with either of them. I think in the future, these may sell for a little bit more, but I cannot imagine a Chicago colorway in any Jordan selling for less than $200 over time. I see both of these going way up. How far will they go up? Who knows, but I guarantee they don't stay sub $200 for long. So I'm curious, those of you that got both, which one do you prefer and why? To me, it was a pretty clear-cut favorite, but you know, I'm kind of weird with this stuff. If you're in the resale market, which one are you leaning towards? Drop me a comment or just leave me a comment for anything. It helps the algorithm. And please like, please subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.